Hey guys, welcome on this channel. We talk a lot about magic stuff, and I'm Parshvika. But we talk a lot about magic stuff, supernatural stuff, tarot card, and psychic ability, all that stuff. Today, I'm going to talk about the crystal ball. Now, this is actually the globe that I have, but then you can have a crystal ball of any type, just a crystal or a piece of shiny surface, whatever. Ball is ball, right? But then people also use any kind of shiny surfaces. They also use the small crystals as well, big, whatever. Like everybody has their own way. So I'm going to talk about this crystal ball and how you could actually use it. Let's dive in. If you enjoy this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more such videos. Now, crystals and stones do have the power, but it all depends on the person who is actually using them for any kind of intention it is. Because everything outside of you doesn't have the power unless you give them the power. So these stones and crystals do have the power, and this is also one of the form of the psychic ability or psychic power. The people use the crystals. You might have came across a lot of the movies. I mean, not a lot of the movies, maybe some in the movies, whatever, where you see a psychic have a big crystal ball and he or she is actually just looking in the crystal ball, and there's a lot of the fog or there's a color in the crystal ball, and they predict something based on that. They tell something or give answers based on that, and it work. Well, these things will only going to work based on the energy, because everything in this world is energy and nothing outside of energy has any role. So everything has energy. So this crystal ball takes energy from the people. Yes, it takes the energy from the people, whether it's for collective reading or whether they are doing for specific people, whatever. They're going to take the energy from that. And based on that energy, they're going to show some pictures, some letters, some messages, and that's how the psychic use it to predict or to tell anything about future or whatever they are asking for. But keep in mind, nothing outside of you has the power unless you give them the power. And also, nothing is written in stone. Whether it's a tarot card reading, whether it's a crystal ball, pendulum, whatever kind of the magic tools they are using in the witchcraft or in psychic ability or in even in manifestation, they are not written in stones. It can change anytime. In fact, it can change like this if you change your energy, because the game is all about the energy. So if you change your energy, the readings will definitely gonna change, because they only see the energy that you are in right now. And if that energy continues, then that's only the things will going to happen. If that energy didn't continue and you change your energy, the reading will definitely gonna change. It won't be permanent. So you have to keep in mind, you can always reject it if you don't like it, because the power is in your hand, the choice is in your hands. So now let's talk about how many ways you can use the crystal ball. Now, there are so many ways the people use the crystal balls. They use it as for psychic ability, for doing a witchcraft, for witches use them in their witchcraft, for spell and all that. Some people use it for meditation, because having a crystal or having a stone in the meditation is really great. Some people use it in the healing. Like you can also use, there are so many different techniques and tools and method and strategies on how you use the crystal balls. I'll just gonna talk about the general. I'm not going very much specific over here. But some people also use in the healing. Now, healing is a very broad terminology, but there are so many different ways in which the people can do it. Some people use it for astrology purpose. Yes, the crystals also have the astrology purpose. Some people use it for their studies. Like I got this. This is actually the globe. Okay, this is a world globe, and it's a transparent, it's a crystal ball. Okay, so it's actually gifted by my dad. He bring it when I was studying, when I was in the college, because he was thinking, I don't know what he was thinking, but then he think that this is actually the symbol of prosperity, symbol of education, that's gonna help me in my education to get the good grades, good college, and good degree and all that stuff. So he bought because of that. So there are so many theories behind and so many beliefs behind the crystal ball, and so many culture talk about it, so many religion talks about it, and everybody has their own meanings. So it's not just that you can take it only in one way. There's so many different ways you can take it. At the end of the day, it's your choice how you take it. Now, I never used crystal ball before. This is the first time I'm using it. So the most important in the psychic, they use is scrying. I hope I'm saying it right. Scrying and gazing. They actually take the crystal ball and they meditate, like take a few deep breaths in and out. And then they look in the crystal ball, in the center of the crystal ball, and they take a few deep breaths and to totally focus in the center. And based on that, they see some images, see some pictures, and they start gazing and they start looking unless they see something. So they continue to look unless they see something. That's one of the methods to do that. So for example, you can take a look at this ball and look at this ball. You can focus on one particular center in the very, very center of this crystal, and you can focus and take a few deep breaths. Just fully focus on that and allow yourself to see the different images, different visions, different letters, different messages, different shapes and sizes. And unless you see that, you continue to look in that. You can also set a timer if you're starting with that. I'm totally new to that. I never tried it, but I wanted to give it a shot to see how it worked because it's fun and interesting to check different things. Another way, the crystals are also used in the form of a jewelry. Like I have the crystals in my bracelet or earring or necklace, whatever form of jewelry you're using, because when you're using them, they get energy from your body and they get charged from your body, and that's how they work. Now, all the crystals and stones, I'm not talking about the stones, but I'm saying again about the stones. But anyways, all the crystals have the different meanings. There are some colored crystals, some transparent, so many different size and shape, and everybody has a different meaning. But at the end of the day, how you want to use it and what's the purpose behind it will going to determine everything. And you can use any of the techniques out there. I'm going to try this with a crystal because I never tried it, so I need a little bit of the time to focus and to see if I see something. But that's all about the crystals that I can tell you in this video. Let me know what you think. Have you ever used crystals before? For psychic reading, for witchcraft, for healing or meditative purpose? Let me know. I'll see you the next time. Bye guys.